You'll let us know for live, right? And we're live here on YSN. We have a special presentation of the first round of the state championship semifinals, where we have the Springfield Tigers taking on the Toledo Christian Eagles. This game is being played at Dayton, University of Dayton. On the call tonight, I'm Noah Doty along with Anthony Hartwig.
Oh, Noah, it's exciting times. Here we go. Trip to a state championship on the line. We're about ready for the jump. Man, I can't wait. Tigers in their black and orange, red away uniforms. Obviously, Toledo Christian in their white home uniforms, yellow numbers, and here we go.
And Mullen's going to have the tip. She's going against Davis, and that one won by Toledo Christian. So they're going to start the offense off here with Kendall Braden with the ball. Braden top of the key, tries to get it down to Davis. Davis on the perimeter. Back out to Braden. Braden guarded well by Vecchione. Vecchione guarding. Pass it around. A three. And that shot's good. And off the bat, Toledo Christian on the board 3-0. Tigers down.
That's a great way to open the game for Toledo Christian. The drive from Braden, obviously, she's going to garner a lot of attention, averages double figures in points. Defense collapsed on her. She was able to kick it to a shooter. You got to hit shots at this stage to win the game.
And that was Kaylona Butler with the shot. And they get it off to Brungard. Brungard. And this is a little weird because you have the big college three-point line out there that you don't see everywhere. Wonder if that's going to throw off some of the three-point shooters. And you have Lesnack trying to find a little bit of room to Mullen. Back down to Brungard. Brungard trying to back into the paint, guarded well, and they're calling a jump ball. It's going to be Springfield's ball. Toledo Christian won the tip. So, no, they're going to say Toledo Christian's ball. I thought...
Well, if it was a jump, yeah, it should be Springfield ball. I think.
Yeah, they're changing it now.
Eagles is trying to steal a possession there.
Mullen's going to inbound underneath the basket. And we wait for the inbound. She's going to throw it out to Vecchione, top of the key. Vecchione trying to find a little bit of room, finds a way in, and she's fouled on the shot. Ava Vecchione going to line to shoot two.
That's a great attack. The inbounds, obviously spread out the defense a little bit. Got Vecchione one-on-one, and she attacked the floor with a drive. Looks like it's a stay
foul on the floor. Okay. Got that shot up a little late, so they inbound right back to Lesnack. Lesnack with it. And Lesnack finds a little bit of room, tries to drive in on Davis. Shot won't go. Brungard under the basket. Puts it back up. Shot won't go. That one's going to be off of Mackenzie Royal Davis. So Tigers ball still.
That's going to be a big key of this game. Can the Tigers finish down low when they get opportunities like that? Brungard and Mullen both with close shots, unable to get them to fall.
And another inbound here from Mullen. Kicks that one out to Toscano. Mariana Toscano with it. Back out to the half-court line. She dribbles it. Almost loses it. She's guarded closely. Got to get it off. Gets it off to Brungard. Brungard tipped from behind. Loses possession. And it's going to be Butler on the attack. And they kick it out of three. Another three for Toledo Christian. This one off the mark. Jamaica Brungard fighting for it. Out of bounds. And they're going to say that she stepped on the line.
Tried to save it. Almost saved it off of Mullen. But instead it goes out of bounds for the Tigers.
Looked like Lesnack had her hands on it anyways, though. So Tigers ball. Vecchione in a little bit of trouble. Starting off with a press. And that one's stolen by Davis. It's a mismatch. Davis, Lesnack in with a block.
And not exactly usually Davis against a point guard is a mismatch, but Maddie Lesnack is not your typical point guard as far as size goes.
And then they try to get it in. They try to pass it around to Butler. Butler driving. Shot. No. Off the mark. Fighting for it. Comes down with it. No. Rebound. Back out for Toledo Christian. And that one's one on. Braden with it. And a three from the wing. Shot off the mark. That was an open three that Jordan Rosales just couldn't knock down. Toscano gives it back out to Mullen. Mullen over to Lesnack.
One of the other keys in this game for Toledo Christian is going to be their other scorers stepping up and scoring. Obviously,
Brungard tries to drive and loses it. They're going to say it was off her knee.
obviously the Eagles face a lot of defenses to try to shut down Braden and Royal Davis, but they've been able to succeed a lot because their other players have been able to step up and contribute to the offense.
And Kendall Braden with it. Finds a little bit of room. Long two. Shot off the mark. Brungard with it. It's still only a 3-0 game, so a very low-scoring affair. Lesnack has the ball.
That's exactly what we expected, a low-scoring affair. Both these teams pride themselves on defense. They both only allowed 28 points to their opponent.
But Toscano drains it, and the Tigers tie it up.
Off the bank, it's open in Dayton.
And it's 3-3. Tigers right back tied. Pass it around. Looking to respond, Kelowna Butler. Butler on the wing, gonna kick it. Corner look, no, won't put it up. Royal Davis with it. Back out. Trying to pass it around the perimeter. Tipped by Lesnack. Lesnack with the steal. Madison Lesnack gets the steal. Tigers on the attack.
Twice you've seen Lesnack's length give Toledo Christian's offense a lot.
Oh, and an offensive foul on Lesnack. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell from this angle, but
they switched screens on her, Noah, and I don't think Lesnack expected the defender to be right there at that spot. I think he expected to be able to turn the corner there, but it was a really good job switching off by the Eagles defense on that particular play. First foul of the day on the Tigers, obviously first on Lesnack.
On Lesnack, that's actually their second foul. Toscano has one as well.
I missed that.
And we'll see what that.
Gonna be another foul on the Tigers.
That one on. And then we pass it out over to Braden. Braden down to Davis. Davis in a little bit of trouble. Oh, and she had some room to drive to the basket. Lesnack was out of position. Lesnack plays good help defense, but Kelowna Butler gets the 2 to go.
That is just one of the plays that good players are going to make. I mean, wow, what a drive and finish from Butler.
Lesnack in trouble. Coach Matisse going to call a timeout, 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back.
Shopping for a vehicle online should be easy and worry-free. Introducing Merge from Greenwood Chevrolet, a completely new way to buy a car that combines the convenience of shopping online with the personal touch and expertise that Greenwood is known for. With Merge, shopping is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Choose a vehicle from our pre-owned inventory, build a deal that fits your needs, and finalize the deal with our online buying team. That's car buying in a new lane. Visit greenwoodchevrolet.com and let us go the extra mile for you.
And we're back. Lesnack with the ball. Gets it down on to Mullen. Passes it back. Got to get it across. To get it across to Vecchione. Vecchione throws that one away. Stolen. And can't get the layup. That one misses. Mullen with the rebound. Tigers take back over. Get it to Vecchione. Trying to get a little fast break going. Toscano thought about putting up a 3 instead. Going to reset the offense. And they do to Lesnack. Lesnack drives into the paint. That shot might have been blocked by Davis. And now Toledo Christian on the attack. And a shot good. They're going to call a foul. So that foul is on Madison Lesnack.
The question is going to be, Noah, if the basket does count. So the Eagles are going to have an and one opportunity.
And that's your first foul. They're going to say that. They're going to say there was a foul on Mullen, Toscano, and Lesnack so far.
So I think that offensive foul a couple of plays ago was on the screen, not on Lesnack.
I think so. That makes more sense because you got to give the offensive player some time to move, and that she wasn't given that. But if it's on the screen, that makes sense. It's 8-3 game, a 5-point lead. Vecchione. Tigers having a little bit of a trouble breaking this. Toscano gets in the backcourt. Got to get across. She does. Toscano across. Finds a little bit of open room to the basket and can't get that 2 to drop. Rebound by Davis.
Those are opportunities you just have to finish on. It was a good drive. Toscano saw the space, went right at the hoop, and got the good look.
And they're going to say out of bounds.
Off the Tigers, I believe.
Yeah, I thought maybe they're going to call Vecchione for a foul on the bump, but no foul called. That one is going to be Jordan Rosales inbounding back to Davis. Davis on the perimeter. And a 3 up, no good. Rebound by Toscano. Mariana Toscano gets that one poked away. Toscano hits the deck, and a timeout granted by Coach Matizzi. So saves the possession arrow, and Tigers going to burn a timeout real quick. Coach talking it over. What do you see so far, Anthony?
Well, that is a good timeout. It saves a turnover, but that's 2 timeouts already gone. You get 5 a game. So for the rest of the night, Coach Matisse is only going to have 3 timeouts in his pocket.
Yeah, but you got to think you're down 5. Now's the time to talk it over with your players.
Right.
And can't hang their heads. They know they've been playing the ball, playing well, and they just haven't been able to convert on some opportunities. They've just been missing some shots. Toscano just missed one down the court, and Brungard had an open chance on a putback, and shots just aren't falling for the Tigers. But you know what? What's good news is Toledo Christian hasn't been able to knock down many shots either. They've missed a couple threes, and kind of keeping the Tigers in this. They're going to look to score on this possession out of the timeout, though.
I think both these teams look kind of nervous. Obviously, it's their first trip, both teams' first trip to the state tournament in program history.
Lesnack throws that one. They got to get it to Brungard. No, and interception.
Too late. That pass was too late there.
Yeah, you got to turn and get that. Brungard was open in the paint. And now they're working on Braden. Braden gives it off. And a long 2 by Toledo Christian. Oh, that actually was a 3. It's hard to tell with this college 3-point line.
Yeah, that's true.
It looks like a long mid-range. And Lesnack with it. Gets it. Oh, another just late pass by the Tigers, but Toscano recovers. Back to Mullen. Mullen double team. Got to get it off to Toscano. She had Vecchione down low, and that's a foul. That one is on. That one's going to be.
Got to wait till the ref runs to the score table. That long wait. This is a bigger gym. It takes a while to get there.
So they have a substitution in. And they inbound that one to Lesnack. Lesnack down to Brungard. Brungard working in the paint. Gets the 2 to drop. Tigers only down 3 now. Minute 30 to go here in the first.
Beautiful post move there by Lesnack. Caught the ball, used her back shoulder to seal off the defender, and then this little turnaround layup. It's a great post move by Jamaica Brungard.
And out on the perimeter, Toledo Christian. They're going to try to run their offense. Toscano guarding. Back out to the half-court line. And Braden thought about putting up a 3. Instead tries to drive in a little. Rebound by Christian. Back out. Kendall Braden. And Brungard with the block, but it's out of bounds off the Tigers.
That's 2 blocks already from Springfield. We came in thinking that Toledo Christian would have a little bit of a size advantage, and Jamaica Brungard and Manny Lesnack both have a block apiece already.
And look for the inbound here, and Davis is fouled. That foul on Maddie Lesnack, her second, team 4th. So you got to be careful here if you're Lesnack. You only got 3 more fouls to give, and you definitely don't want her on the bench early in this half. And the coach got to be careful because once you get 3 fouls, you're really not playing the rest of the first half.
You know what? Honestly, I might, if I was Coach Matisse, I might think about, trying to get her out for the last 58 seconds of this first quarter.
Well, Matisse showed before he's not afraid to keep his players in, as he did with Mullen previously.
Ain't that the truth? Regional semifinals, Mullen played almost the whole 4th quarter with 4 fouls.
And Davis makes those both, so it's a 10-5 game. And down to Mullen. Mullen with and that one's blocked.
Yeah, blocked from behind.
Clean block by Davis.
I'd like to see Mullen go to the other side of the hoop and almost use the hoop as an extra buffer for the defender. So go to your left and go to the left side of the backboard there on that play.
In. Oh, that one's blocked on the 3-point attempt. Out of bounds, 37 seconds to go. Tigers ball. Mullen talking it over with her girls, telling her they got this. Just calm down.
I like that. That play was designed to get Lesnack open, and good defense by the Eagles.
It worked, but that gap closed quickly. They get it to Vecchio, and that one's stolen away. Toledo Christian on the break. Lesnack got to be careful there. Good shot defense without fouling, and Davis with the putback too.
Just wasn't boxed out on that putback. Jamaica Brungard lost her a little bit in the paint.
Vecchione out to Toscano, down to Brungard. Oh, overthrown. They tried to get it down to Jamaica Brungard, and Vecchione just overthrows her just the tiniest bit. It's 12-5, 15 seconds to go, and a substitution now made by Matizzi, and it looks like Payne Clem checking in for Brungard. So Coach Matizzi, down 7, is going to waste no time doing his strategy where he subs Brungard out on some defensive sets. I don't know, though, with the height, with the size of Davis necessarily, if that's something that is going to work, but we'll see.
This is a key possession for the Tigers. They don't want the Eagles to go into the second quarter with momentum.
And a quick 3 brought on by Toledo Christian.
Oh, that was close. That one went in and out.
I thought they had a little bit more time to work the possession, but it was still a good look. And after 8 minutes of play, it's 12-7. Springfield trails by 12-5. Springfield trails by 7, excuse me. And it's a close game, though. Springfield's been in this situation before. Anthony, what do you think they need to do differently here in the second?
The opportunities, just got to capitalize on them. They've gotten them. They're just not hitting the shots they get. You know, they had Jamaica Brungard open, the throw went over her head. So you're getting the looks, you're getting the opportunities. You just got to capitalize off of them.
Yeah, I think so. You had Mullen who on a fast break got blocked. We saw Brungard miss another another putback, kind of uncontested that she just missed, and we saw Toscano miss a shot at the basket. So it's not like that right there. That's 8 points, and it could have been a 13-12 game. You're not guaranteed to make them all. That's why you shoot the shots. But it just shows that this game could be completely different, and Springfield really isn't being outplayed yet. They just need to start making some shots, and they're playing good defense, holding Toledo Christian to only 12.
You got to keep that up, though. You can't let this 7-point lead into the second quarter kind of balloon. They have to start this quarter off fast, try to claw their way back into a one-possession game and keep it back and forth. They can't let the Eagles start this quarter off hot and then turn a 7-point lead into a 12 or 14-point lead real quick.
No, and it's here we go. Start of the second. Vecchione guarding in on Braden. Braden gives it off. That one goes away from them, and no, they're gonna say timeout or over and back. We're gonna sort this one out. They're gonna say over and back. I didn't think that one was tipped.
No, it went right between her legs. There was no way.
Mullen with the inbound. And passing it on over to Toscano. Brungard already back in. A 3 by Toscano, no good. Rebound by Davis.
You need to shoot those when you get them. I like that confidence from Toscano to put it up. She already hit one today.
Trying to drive, trying to find a little bit of room. Passes it out to Butler. Butler driving. Shot won't go. Mullen with it over to Lesnack. Lesnack has it.
It's good defense on the Tigers side, contesting that little drive and then getting the rebound to make it a quick one and done.
And Toscano with it over to Brungard. Brungard back out to Lesnack. Lesnack trying to find a little bit of room. Can't. Gets it off to Mullen. Mullen back over to Toscano. Toscano back over to Brungard. Lesnack top of the key over around the midcourt line. Brungard tries to come up to set a screen. Can't get it set, though, and got to give it right off. So Brungard looking to drive on Davis. Toscano over to Brungard. Brungard trying to work her way in. 2 won't go. Davis saves it. 1:30 to go. Toledo Christian on the attack. Looking to drive, shot good there from Kendall Braden. 14-5, a 9-point deficit for Springfield. And it looks like Kendall Mon is going to check in. Vecchione driving. Vecchione gives it off to Toscano. Toscano on the wing. Back out to Brungard. Back over to Vecchione. Vecchione trying to make something happen. Over to Toscano. They're really not letting them get any room right now, and got to kick it back out.
You can see why this Eagles defense has been so good all year. They play really tight on you, and man, that was close to a foul. No call.
Toscano, no foul called on the guard there, and that was, like you said, pretty close. The refs letting it play pretty physical for the most part. Drive in. Mullen is fouled now, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So JC Mullen at the line shooting 2.
Oh, I held my breath. She's tying her shoe.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh no, she's not getting up. Oh, her shoe's untied. Thank goodness.
Whew. Okay. You can all breathe a sigh of relief there. Mullen is not hurt. She's on the free throw line where she's a 70% shooter and has gotten to the line 122 times on the season.
And misses that first one.
These are the opportunities that you need.
And Kendall Mon checks in. Brungard heads out. So it is 14-5, 9-point game right now. The Tigers desperately need a point. They get it.
They just need to stay the course on defense, trust the process.
Yeah, they have Kendall Mon in to help on defense. See what she can add. And Davis in. Davis kicks out. Driving. Open 3 by Toledo Christian. Drains it.
That's a big shot in the corner. And it's all from Davis getting the ball inside. The defense has to respect her and collapse in, and then just finds the open man.
And that one's stolen away. They're trying to drive, trying to find a little bit of room. Butler in. Davis spinning towards the basket. Gets the 2 to drop. And
danger time, Noah.
Coach Matisse going to call a timeout. Not happy with the way his team's playing. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the end of the second quarter.
This auto show season, Greenwood Chevrolet is celebrating more than a stunning Chevy vehicle lineup. We're celebrating the team that helps you find the perfect vehicle and goes the extra mile for you. Right now, lease a 2023 Equinox for as low as $289 a month, with Chevy lease loyalty up to $1,500. With over 280 vehicles in stock, you can experience the auto show in a brand new way, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
And we're back. 4:38 to go here in the second. 19-6. Tigers trail by 13. And they need to get this deficit under 10 before the half.
They really do. They need to end this last 4 minutes and try to win this last 4 minutes. Things were starting to get away from them, but here's a big storyline, Noah. Now, Coach Matisse is only going to have 2 timeouts left for the rest of the game. So if this gets close down the stretch, you're going to want some of those timeouts. This is going to be a big storyline heading forward down the stretch, especially if this is a close game.
Yeah, that's something to look for. There's still 4:38 to go in the second, and got to get it in. Lesnack gets it. Lesnack, a little bit of a press problem. Vecchione. They're just having a hard time getting across the half court even, and they get it into Mullen, and she was fouled there by Royal Davis.
The Eagles have gotten away with that a couple of times where they're trying to jump the pass. They get there a tick late and bump right into the Tiger that catches the ball. That time they didn't get away with it.
And that foul on Davis. And Vecchione out to Toscano, back to Vecchione. Over to Lesnack. Lesnack Over Toscano. Toscano tries to put up a 3. Shot won't go. That one stripped away. One on by Toledo Christian. They get it down the court on a breakaway, and the 2 drops.
Oh, wow.
21-6. 20. Tigers in trouble.
You saw that. That's just the skill of Butler with that bucket in transition. Using her body to guard against the defender. Someone's got to drive. I mean, you're playing this kind of rotation trap 2-1-2 zone, but you got to penetrate against it.
And that one they try, and Lesnack and Davis takes it away. Going down the court, Butler 2, 23-6.
Butler's
down 17.
Butler's really starting to feel it.
Tigers down 17. Tigers have been without a basket for the last 3 minutes now. Out of bounds, Springfield's ball. It's a couple substitutions. Maybe with some substitutions, some of the starters hitting the bench, Tigers need to take this as an opportunity to try to work that deficit down a little bit, see what they can do. 3:15. They have Lesnack with the ball. Lesnack with it. Lesnack to Vecchione. Vecchione looks, tries to get to Klim, out of bounds. 3 minutes to go, and Toledo Christian taken over.
Yeah, this press defense for the Eagles is just really forcing the Tigers to throw some uncharacteristic passes. They're rushing themselves because they feel pressured, and you saw that one, the overthrow in the corner, out of bounds.
And 2:48 to go. Eagles drive. Shot no. Brungard fouls. So that's going to send Ava Nitsky to the line to shoot 2. 2:41 to go.
And that's another instance. We've seen it a couple of times. Tigers have been doing overall a pretty good job of boxing out, but that time just no box out on the shot, and you're giving an easy second opportunity to this team.
18-point deficit now, 24-6. Tigers really need to get some work done before the half. And it's going to be hard to do. This team plays a very tough defense right now. Shot no good.
Yeah, I think the Tigers left early, though.
I think Mullen left early, so they're going to call a lane violation.
I don't know if she lost her balance. It just looked like, it was well before the ball hit the rim.
They're letting Davis lean on her. That one no good, so it doesn't matter. 24-6. Still. Just over 2.5 to go. To Mullen. And over to Brungard. Lesnack. Brungard trying to drive in. Lesnack back with the ball to Vecchi. Vecchione 2 won't go.
Commend the aggressiveness there, trying to get a shot off any way you can. You need points, obviously. But the Tigers are just struggling to get good looks on the offensive side.
And there's a 3. Shot won't go. Rebound by Mullen. Mullen with it over to Lesnack.
Got to run the floor there. Got the rebound long on the perimeter.
Try to get something going here, and the Tigers put that one up. No. Out of bounds. Springfield's ball still. They're going to say that one was off Davis. Substitutions here for Toledo Christian.
You can start to see that the Eagles are subbing in a lot more players than the Tigers are. Depth might become an issue down the stretch as well.
And Lesnack with it. Gets away from that, almost stripped. And over to Vecchione. Vecchione down to Lesnack. And trying to drive. Out to Vecchione. Back to Lesnack. Got to get going here. Only a minute left. Payne Clem. Down to Mullen. Mullen in the block. See what she can do. Gets the 2 to drop. And 1.
They need more of that. Just post her up and let her work.
And she's up to 7 on the night, but still a relatively quiet 7 points.
7 out of this Tigers 8.
Sorry, she has 3 points. She has 3 points.
I was about to say that doesn't make sense.
7 rebounds. 7 rebounds. Looking at the live stats.
Okay. I was going to say, I know Toscano hit a 3. There's no way.
Yeah, she has. Can't get that one to go. She's 1 for 3 from the line so far, and that's a killer. That's 3 points you desperately need here if you're Springfield. And a long 3, college level 3 shot won't go.
I got a chance to get.
And a foul. No, jump ball, Tigers ball. Possession arrow was with Springfield, 49 seconds to go.
Yeah, so now, you got a chance to, get another bucket here before the half. I know no one wants to be down by 14 or 13 if they hit a 3, but, I mean, considering
guard and she can't get that one to go. The Tigers just can't catch a break tonight. Jamaica Brungard had an open area, and no shot won't go.
It was the best look they had all night so far.
It was.
Now the Eagles can hold for the last shot if they want to.
No, they're going to drive in, a shot off the mark.
Butler said, screw that.
Lesnack with it. Lesnack. She going to say she was fouled.
And Toledo Christian head coach is not going to be happy about that foul. It happened not before Lesnack even crossed the half court line. It's a silly foul about 60 feet away from the hoop.
Yeah, and 8 seconds to go. Toledo Christian hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, but problem is Springfield really hasn't either, and it's still a 16-point game. So, I mean, that's a positive, though, if you're Springfield. You can look at it. They're able to – they've only held them to 24, and they've had a lot of mistakes, turnovers with the ball, and that one tipped out of bounds. 2 seconds to go.
The clock didn't stop, but there should be at least 3 seconds left, maybe 2. Looks like they're going to go with 2.
Vecchione. And that's a long 3. That's not the inbound you wanted. But with that missed 3, that ends it. It's a 16-point lead for Toledo Christian. Springfield in some trouble. They played well so far. They just haven't been able to knock down shots. And Coach Matisse, you're going to have to work something up. Another huge comeback, hopefully, in the works for the Tigers. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here on YSN for the second half coverage of the first round of the regional semis.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service.
We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Trish Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Trish Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery only at Sheely's Furniture.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service,
We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto. Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
As fine as the eye can see, the finest hardwoods from the finest trees. Made for your home and within your means, Baird Brothers will help fulfill your dreams. Let life and light come shining through in quiet morns. And heavy traffic, too. Find your easy-to-afford fine hardwood floors and doors and more at BairdBrothers.com.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
And we're back here for the second. It's 30-10. And Tigers have the ball. Ava Vecchione with it to Madison Lesnack. Lesnack going across at the half court over to Vecchione. Gets it into Brungard. Brungard almost loses it. Got to find a little bit of room to work. 6:40 to go. And Vecchione tries to find some room. It's blocked.
Toledo Christian came out of the half, and they have just continued to stay hot.
That one into Mullen. A nice job on the defensive end. Lesnack there.
Tigers have to find some way to battle back. Hopefully, cut this one down into the 10, inside the 10-point range before they get into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they need to get this down low, down to at least under 15. That one over and back. I thought that could have been tipped, but they're going to say that was off Vecchione.
That's a couple of turnovers to start the half as well for Springfield.
Not sure how that's not tipped, but and Rosales with the ball tries to get it down over to Butler. Butler driving, passes back out. The attack from Braden off the mark. Toscano with the rebound. Toscano over to Brungard. Brungard long two, no. Shot won't go. And a three by Butler, no. Rebound, put back, and a foul. So the foul on the Tigers there.
It's just another little bit of lack of focus on the box out because he came from the perimeter or ran in there and got the rebound. So no one found her body and no one put a body on her, and she was able to get a good offensive rebound, get the foul, and now go to the free throw line. The Eagles looking to kind of put this away in the third quarter.
Butler gets that first one to go.
Man, Butler is good. Watching her now live, it's you hear about it, and then all of a sudden you're watching it, and the trio of Butler, Davis, and Braden have just been really good today.
Shot good. Butler with two from the line. 32-10, a 22-point game. Tigers have a lot of work to do, and they have to do it quickly. Vecchione. Over to Lesnack. Lesnack in trouble. Out of bounds off Davis.
How many teams would love to have a post player they can trust to guard a point guard? I mean, you almost have to because he's got the size to guard Lesnack, but you're sitting Davis out there to guard the Tigers point guard. That's impressive.
She's definitely shown a lot of speed so far that I wasn't expecting, and she's done a great job on the perimeter. A three, no. Tipped it. Vecchione tried to get a hand on it, and they thrown it down the court. Foul, and they're going to call that foul on. Couldn't see who that was on, but nonetheless, it's two foul shots for Toledo Christian.
Right now, Toledo Christian is outworking the Tigers on the board. You saw it on the last possession. They're just getting all these rebounds, and then they're going. They have so many players that know what to do with the ball when they catch it. So rebounding the ball and then just going in transition and not waiting to get an outlet or anything like that. Really putting the Tigers on their heels with this transition game.
And Kendall Braden makes them both. 34-10.
I mean, look, we're not even halfway through the quarter, and the Eagles have already scored 10 points in this frame alone.
And another over and back. No, they're going to say that one was tipped. Fighting for it.
Wow.
Oh, wow. One on by Butler. Couldn't get the shot. Lesnack taking it the other way. Lesnack over to Mullen to Toscano. Toscano, a little hesitation there. Got to pull that up quicker. And Davis just, wow, imposing her will on the court.
That's going to be a jump ball if I'm not mistaken, but
yeah, it's Tigers ball.
She swung Mon around like it was like she was a rag doll. It's like, give me the ball. Jump
yeah,
ball.
McKeesey had a little complaint about that, rightfully so. Mullen Inbounds to Lesnack. Lesnack 2 won't drop, but she's fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
It's a really good inbounds play, bringing Lesnack on the cut and getting it to her, and then she was aggressive enough to go right up with the shot. Now you gotta hit the free throws. This is an opportunity to score without the clock moving.
And the first one's up and bounces around, misses.
That was a question of how many times can this hit the rim.
Bounced pretty high off that first. Lesnack gets that one to go. 13-point deficit. Or 23, excuse me.
We wish it was 13 right now.
They wish, yeah. Butler.
Butler just dribbled through 3 defenders.
And they can't get the 3 off by Braden there. Mullen throwing it down the court to Toscano. Toscano in trouble, out of bounds. They're going to say Springfield's ball still.
Once again, it's just all about trying to finish this last 4 minutes the best way you possibly can for the Tigers. Take some kind of momentum into the fourth quarter.
And Lesnack with it. Over to Vecchione. Vecchione spin in to Lesnack. To Mullen. Mullen looking to drive. Really not much room. That 2 won't go.
That's a very tough look.
And Toledo Christian boxed out well. Couldn't get the rebound. Springfield trying to push the pace now. Toledo looking to attack. Davis on the perimeter driving. Trying to go up. No. And shot blocked, it looked like there.
Third block shot for Springfield's defense today.
Vecchione with it over to Lesnack. Lesnack trying to find a little bit of room to Ava Vecchione. Ava with a long 3. That's tough. She shot a college level 3.
Yeah, that was a step back too. That's tough.
That's not the shot they want.
No, it was open. I get the premise. You're down by a lot. You have an open look. You want to try to take it, get your team some momentum, but it's not your shot. Ava Vecchione, not a player that's known for her 3-point range, and that's a college level range there that she shot it from.
And looking to drive over to Braden. Braden with it. Braden trying to work.
Wow.
2, wow. That little step back, mid-range.
I mean, she's good. Like I said, the trio that the Eagles have put up together with Braden, Davis, and Butler have all just really shined bright on the stage so far.
And that drive goes Vecchione with the 2. Ava Vecchione brings it back down to a 23-point game. 2:17 to go.
That's her game. The first step, the drive, and found a hole in the defense, and then just took it.
Trying to drive in, kick it out for the 3. Shot won't be taken. Kendall Mons played basically the whole third so far. I think she might have even started the third in replace of Brungard, who's been on the bench. Trying to get a little bit of defensive help. And nothing no amount of help can stop that when they're making those. A mid-range splash.
That was
Christian.
It's good basketball. I mean, you can't, like you said, not much you can do defensively against that.
Vecchio driving, gets to the 2. No, the put back by Mullen's good.
It was blocked right to Mullen. I mean, that's one of the best looks she's had all night. It came off of a shot block.
Back down to 23 again. Still very tough position for Springfield. Not a lot of time left. Only 9 minutes to go. Minute 15 in the third.
That's going to be a foul, I think.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul there.
But looks like they're. Oh, it's a timeout. I thought they were coming the way of the sprint. They are.
They are.
Offensive foul. I didn't see that.
Offensive foul on Toledo Christian.
Must have been off the ball.
Vecchione. Good body language, though, by the Tigers. They don't look down. They don't look like a team that's down 23. They're still fighting hard, trying to run their offense. Lesnack with it. Lesnack trying to find a little bit of room, gets the 2.
I like that. We've been trying to see that from Lesnack all day. You got to attack. You have to penetrate that zone. And she just took it herself and said, I'm going to go right to the hoop and attack this defense.
Payne Clem checks in.
In the first half, just too much standing around for the Tigers, not enough attack off the dribble, and that's what got them in this kind of offensive hole that they had in the first half.
And that is going to send Kaylona Butler to the line to shoot free throws. Butler at the line, chance to bring it back to a 23-point game. Sits at 21 now. Can't get that first one to go. Butler.
One out of 2.
1 of 2. Over to Kendall Mon. Mon finding a little bit of room to drive. Shot won't go. Looked like she had the angle, just couldn't get the shot to fall.
I just like the aggressiveness. Finally, the Tigers are noticing that they just have to attack this defense, and they keep doing it. So may be a little bit too late, but at least they've kind of figured out that they have to drive in on this rotating zone of the Eagles.
And that shot off the mark by Davis. And a foul, and that's going to send Butler back to the line to shoot 2 more.
That was just a tough break. The Tigers were in position for the initial rebound. The ball got kind of tipped out of the block and into the perimeter, and Butler was able to run it down. And then because of the chaos, Tigers out of position. That's what caused that foul.
Butler makes the first. And for the second one, Butler knocks it in. 41-17, a 24-point lead, 7 seconds to go. Tigers got to hustle to try to get this last shot off. They get it into Mullen. Mullen got to work. 2 won't go, but it gets off in time. And after 3, it's 41-17, a 24-point lead for Toledo Christian. We'll be back after this ad.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged. Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
And we're back here. It's 41-17. 24-point lead for Toledo Christian. Tigers finally finding a little bit of offense here. But it might be a little bit too late. And Anthony, what did you see in that third?
Well, like I said a couple of times, they finally started to attack off the dribble and drive to the hoop, get aggressive off the dribble against the Toledo Christian zone. And that kind of opened up some opportunities. They scored more in that quarter than they did the entire first half. Unfortunately, the Eagles came out of halftime and really put it on the Tigers offensively as well.
And that shot rattles around. Butler comes up with the rebound. So stays with the Eagles, the ball, and a foul on Vecchio and foul on the floor. Going to be inbounded here by, see who inbounds it, Kaylona Butler. Going to inbound.
I mean, before we could blink, Noah, this went from a 24-8 halftime lead to a 30-10. So, I mean, it jumped from 16-20 really quick out of the start of the third quarter.
It did, and then it started to get out. It really got out of hand from there. You thought the Tigers had a little bit of work to do, but
what a shot. We missed it, but I mean,
what a shot.
Back three. I think it was Butler that hit it, but
you were thinking, okay, you're down 16 at the half. If you could make it a 10-point deficit going into the fourth, you know the Tigers have come back from that before. That's not unthinkable. And then, like you said, it got into the 20s, and it's just stayed here up to 27 now, and shot by Peyton Klim scores, and Tigers trying to find some excitement. Their crowd getting into it.
Well, Klim through the contact too. That's an and one opportunity.
I'm going to the line.
How about that for the senior on this stage, being able to play in state? Doesn't get a ton of minutes on this team, but has played a lot here in this game, and now a chance to get an and one opportunity in your senior year on the Dayton floor and nails it.
She makes it. So 24-point deficit now, 6:30 to go. Brungard checks back out.
See, that's the thing. I mean, it hasn't like blown up from 16 and a half. It's just that start out of the half for the Eagles where they scored 10 points in the first 4 minutes of the frame. And it just where the Tigers were at, they just couldn't afford that little spurt.
No, they needed the swing in the opposite direction, and they couldn't get it. And they tried to drive in, and a kick ball violation.
Yeah, I think either a kick or a foul from behind.
We'll see what the call is.
Yeah, I think it was a kick ball.
Brungard checks back in. Kendall Mon to the bench.
You need Brungard's offense in this inbound play. Let's see if they try to get her inside. They actually bring her out to the perimeter.
She takes it on the perimeter, and a three from Jamaica Brungard knocks it down. That's something you don't see every day.
Man, that's a big shot for Jamaica. I'll tell you what, cuts it down to 21.
Tigers try to make this game close, end on a positive note. And Butler goes right back to work, though.
She's been hitting mid-range. She hit that one from the restriction arc. That's too close.
Lesnack trying to find a little bit of room. Gets it off. To Klim, over to Mullen. Back to that one poked. Oh, stolen away. Christian on the break, and they get the two to fall.
Yeah, that's a easy layup in transition off the live ball turnover. That was one of the things that let Toledo Christian have that little spurt in the start of the third quarter as well. A live ball turnover from the Tigers, easy layup.
Jamaica Brungard trying to work out to Clem to Lesnack.
See right there, I think Lesnack had the opportunity to go off the dribble and this take her man one-on-one, but passed it off. Like, you got to be a little bit more aggressive with the ball.
Brungard down low. She's fouled. Go to the line to shoot two.
I don't know how that got through to her. I mean, it was tipped like 5 times. She was able to just catch it and turn around and take the shot.
Brungard somehow finds a way to come up with the ball, found a way there. And Jamaica Brungard, as you watch her in the final couple minutes, this is her chance to shine. She will be the Tigers next year. She's going to be their main offensive scorer with both Lesnack and Mullen, along with a couple others graduating in their senior season. Jamaica Brungard's going to look to carry the team on her shoulders. And I think she's ready to step up and make the next step. We've seen her do it a couple times throughout this playoff run, having some big games when they need her, and she's going to have to carry the team next year.
She's going to be big. Toscano's going to be big. Vecchione's going to be the lone senior leader of the team next year.
And Vecchione, if she could get her three ball connecting a little bit better, she'd become a great two-way player. She has that great defensive effort and intensity, and she can score off the dribble a little bit if you give her a room to drive. She just needs to get a little bit better, I think, improving on knocking down that three. You've seen her hit it here and there, just a little bit more of offensive consistency.
Tigers with a live ball turnover. Let's get this in transition. Come on.
And Clem gets the rebound off Mullen.
Butler, she's just a wrecking ball.
4:55 to go. 48-24. Shot by no, Butler didn't take the shot.
Yeah, right now Eagles are in kind of stall mode where they don't have to be super aggressive on offense. How about that? The hesitation gets the. I mean, wow! I'm so impressed with Butler on this stage for the first time in her career, playing the way she is. She looks like she belongs on a D1 floor. I'll tell you that much. I don't know where she's going to be going next year, but this is a Division One court, and it looks like she belongs on a Division One floor in her future.
Butler, chance to make it a 3-point play at the line.
Really, I mean, the Tigers have been pretty good defensively on Davis and Braden. Butler's been killing them.
And Butler makes that one, so it's a 51-24 game.
I mean, you look at the stats for Toledo Christian, and Braden's got 19.
And Lesnack with it. Over in the corner. Back over in the corner to Vecchio. Trying to drive. Gets it off to Mullen. Mullen back to Lesnack. 4 minutes to go. Peyton Clem. Clem driving in. No. Emily Gerthung with the 3.
We've seen all the seniors have their moments to shine. I think they only gave her a 2 though.
My bad. I meant to say 2. Just misspoke.
Long 2.
And now I think every senior scored for the Tigers.
Right.
So I mean that's nice. Even that's the only the one positive. You get to have your seniors get a little bit of playing time here in the States. It's not the way you wanted it to. Obviously, you rather had it because they were up, but you can you take it and then the opportunity to play here on a D1 court.
Wow. I mean, and then you add the fact like that, the Eagles with the drive and the mid-range runner that goes and rims in. I mean, Toledo Christian is getting shots like that to fall too. You add that to the fact that they're just really performing well. I mean, everything's just going the Eagles' way tonight.
And over to Vecchione to Clem. Gets it down to Gerthung. So now it's just the 4 seniors and Ava Vecchione. It's the older players on the court right now to finish it off. I kind of think it's going to stay like that the rest of the night.
Yeah, you give your seniors this chance. They've earned it with all the work they put in the last 4 years. They've gotten this team to state, and they've earned the last couple minutes of this game on the floor. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the 4 seniors on this team, Gerthung, Clem, Lesnack, and Mullen. So you let them have their moment, and then you thank them for their work. And unfortunately, the reality of high school sports is you got to move on without them.
And looks like Davis trying to drive. Back down to Davis. Davis back down. Blocked. On the ground. Fighting for it. Out of bounds. They're going to say.
I think it's Tigers basketball. Oh, timeout. Okay, so I understand.
Timeout was called by Toledo Christian.
Yep.
30-second timeout, so stay here.
I don't know. I never saw when they had possession. I mean, the ball dribbled out of there, went out of bounds. I didn't know when.
I think it was covered by the backs of a couple Springfield players. I think for a quick second she tucked it in, and then it was tipped out, and it could have been called a jump ball at that point, but instead it looks like they let the timeout get called. It's 53-26, a 27-point lead for Toledo Christian, and they've just played a great game against these Tigers, and Tigers haven't been able to respond offensively.
Their superstars have showed up, and I'm talking about the Eagles. I mean, like I said, their 3-headed monster has really done a lot of damage, and it's Braden, Butler, and Davis. They've all been good. They've all hit really tough shots, and they showed up to play. Like I said, both these teams, first time they've been in the state tournament in their program's history. Toledo Christian not fazed by the stage one bit, though.
And back out. And back to Davis.
The Tigers have had a much better offensive second half than their first half, but the hole they dug themselves in the first half was just too big.
Trying to drive, but loses it. Shot, no. won't go. Fighting for it, and they're going to say jump ball, Tigers ball.
And it's a cliche, but I believe it's true. They say in every game, no matter what the final score is, there are times in the game where it could have turned the other way, and you felt like in that first quarter, especially, game was teetering. It was 12-5 after one, but there were a lot of opportunities that the Tigers had to really be in that game after one quarter of play that they missed. I mean, there were a lot of close backs, a lot of close shots inside, a lot of drives that got them good looks, and they just couldn't finish on those early opportunities. And then Toledo Christian was the one that really started to find a rhythm, and you could tell that in the second quarter and then in the start of the third especially.
And this one passed off, so Toledo Christian going to take it up the court. That one was passed over down to Davis, and Maya Wellborn can't get that one to go.
Another thing I know is this game has gone pretty fast. I mean, it started at 6, and we're just 10 minutes past 7. It's a pretty fast-moving game.
There was the 3 timeouts by Springfield, and then since then there hasn't been too many stops in a 3.
Deep 3.
That was about 3 feet off the college line.
Whew. Nice shot.
And it's 24-point game now. 52 seconds to go. If you're the Tigers, you leave. So the team, they are going to sub. They're going to let the subs come in.
Yeah, they're going to let their seniors have their standing ovation off the floor and get the hugs from their teammates. And how about but JC Mullen, the last shot she hits in her Tiger career was a 3 from about 3 or 4 feet behind the college point arc.
I know they're playing in Dayton, but she hit that shot from Cincinnati.
Right.
And that was a deep one. And
it's a good stamp from the YSN Player of the Year. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely. Just named that honor today on this afternoon. And I'll tell you what, when the Tigers get on the bus tonight to head home, they need to get on the bus with their heads held high. This was an incredible season for Springfield. I know it's not the way you want to end. Even if you lose, you don't want to lose by 24. I get that 100%. But that's no discredit to that means no discredit to the senior season they had. They went all the way through the regionals. They took on Buckeye Central, who really beat up on them last year, and they won. And they had some tough teams. They played Dalton, and who's a very tough team, who's a staple at the regional tournament. And they need to leave with their heads held high, knowing that they made it this far, and they should be very proud of themselves.
Well, only one team gets to be happy at the end of the season. I mean, that's just reality. But you get to the Final Four. I don't care how you did it. You get to the Final Four, you did something extremely well. And it's the first time in their program's history they've been here. This is literally the best basketball team that Springfield has had on the girls' side. And probably the best basketball team Springfield has had on either side. No matter how this ends up or what the final score is.
And Lily Shane puts it away with a 2. And that's the final score, 57-26.
So just to finish my thought, you look at the last 2 years for the Tigers. They won 23 games last year, and then they win 25 this year. So 2 years and 48 wins for the Tigers. That's the best stretch that any team in Springfield history has had, of course. So they've done things that this program and basketball teams at the school have simply never done. And just because they fall short here in the state semifinals, it definitely doesn't take anything away from what they were able to do this year. But congratulations to Toledo Christian. It's their first ride in the tournament as well. They came and they really impressed, especially like we said, those big 3 and Davis, Butler, and Braden. They were just so good. So good. They ran away with this game in the third quarter. But Springfield, great season to them. And, we'll look to next year. Like we said, there are some players they're bringing back that are going to be developed and impressive. Obviously, they're losing their point guard in Manny Lesnack, and they're losing their all-time program scoring leader in J.C. Mullen, along with Peyton Klim and Emily Gerthung. Those losses are going to hurt, but still a lot of reasons to be optimistic about this team next season.
Absolutely. I think Jamaica Brungar will be the bright spot, and she was able to hit a 3. She had 8 points tonight and 3 rebounds, and J.C. Mullen, the leader with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Hey, a double-double in the state tournament. Can you ask for more? I mean,
with a deep three. But really, it was all Toledo Christian. Kendall Braden had 21. Kelowna Butler had 19. And Wensink and Davis each had 6.
But holding Davis to 6, I mean, she averages 14 and 11. I don't know what her rebounds number were.
Her 5 too.
So I mean, you played really good defense against the girl who we thought coming in would be the biggest problem for Springfield with her height advantage. But you held her. But I think you can't hold all 3 of them. And the Tigers use so much attention to that the other 2 went off on them. Of course.
What's interesting is the Tigers they each shared at 31 rebounds apiece. But the difference here is they shot the ball near 40%. Toledo Christian, Springfield shot it under 30. I don't have the turnover margin, but if I had to guess, it was a pretty wide turnover margin in favor of Toledo Christian.
Yep.
So turnovers piled on. Tigers weren't able to regroup to start the second, and they end up losing this one 57-29, and their run at States is over.
That means our coverage of girls basketball on YSN is over until next season. It's been a great year. A lot of girls basketball this year, a lot of great talent, and can't wait to see these players one more time in the YSN All-Star Game on March 25th at Youngstown State University. 5:30 tip-off for the girls game, boys game to follow. Can't wait to see you guys back then, but until then, our coverage of girls basketball is over.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.